was traveling by metro and I saw this beautiful piece of landscape. It looked really nice to me, even if it was dull and colorless at that point in time. And it just instantly spoke to me that I could just picture the entire place with colors. In my head, it always looked like the way it looks right now. And I started thinking, if I could do that, I could change the way the city looks. I could change the way the emotions and the perspective of slums exist as of now. And that is the whole reason behind Chal Rang, and that gave birth to Chal Rang. When you look at this area, it looks dull and drab from the outside, and that sort of becomes the personality of people. That becomes the image of people and the residents in this area. Having spent 2 to 3 months over here, we have realized that this area is so much more. There are people here who are artists, they are musicians, they are small-scale businesses happening here. The housewives are doing so much. We wanted all of this to be the actual and the real image to be portrayed outside. We wanted the exteriors of the slum to be the happier, brighter and a colorful reflection of the residents of the city. When we walked into this area, we were really clueless. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know who to speak. We didn't know who to approach. But we eventually started speaking to the residents, to the localites over here. They were extremely helpful. They guided us to the right people. They told us what is to be done and how do we go about it. They were extremely cooperative, and which is when the whole process started taking place. And we started speaking to brands who could help us in the process, and started talking to volunteers who can again cooperate and partner with us to make this huge thing happen in a span of just 3 days. We colored 120 walls in a span of 3 days, and there were so many things we learned on day one. We came over here, we marked the entire lanes A1, B1, C1, and when the actual thing happened, all the A1s and B1s in the proper routing system went for a toss. The only way we could guide people to take them to the top of that particular area was Kamble Cha Ghar, Madam Cha Ghar. So that is how we started mapping the entire area in the second and the third round. We heard a lot of reprehensions from people that why are you doing this? How is it going to change anything? And once we started telling them on how these small things can make a major impact, we just had everybody coming in together and making this happen. Within a span of 4 days, we had 1,500 volunteers register with us on our website, and about 1,000 people saying that I'm going to be attending the event, which in itself was a major task that we had established. So that gave us hope that people believe in us, people believe in the idea, and they want to share the same vision that we do. When somebody walks into this area, they should get the entire beat of the area. Post which, what we also want to do is we want to promote a lot of these local talent. We're trying to work with a couple of engineers and NGOs to establish solar panels on the rooftops, so that whatever little that we can do that is in our might, we want to do it.
मेरा नाम कल्पना बाबू शिंदे, मैं इधर 15 साल से रहती हूँ। पहला इधर कुछ एक्टिविटी कुछ इधर नहीं था, कलरिंग नहीं था डोंगर पे। अभी ये कलरिंग सब किया है तो लुक आया है अच्छा से, बहुत फ्रेश लग रहा है।
यहाँ का जो एरिया है वो काफ़ी गंदा लगता था बाहर से, जो डल लगता था बाहर के आउटर वॉल्स, जो कि हम बाहर से मेट्रो से ट्रैवल करते थे उस समय काफ़ी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था, क्योंकि लोगों ने बाहर के वॉल जो पेंट नहीं किए हुए थे, सारी ईंटें उखड़ी हुई दिख रही थी। अभी चल रंग दे इवेंट जो किया है फुटबॉल डिजिटल ने, उसके बाद यहाँ के वॉल्स काफ़ी अच्छे लग रहे हैं, सारा पेंटेड एरिया, कलरफुल एरिया लग रहा है, जो कि स्लम्स में ऐसा नहीं दिखाई देता है।